You're about to listen to TADPOG. Tyler and Dave play old games. It's a comedy video game podcast. We would like to stress that the hosts are not experts and are really just very crass commentators. Seriously, this is an explicit podcast that happens to talk about video games sometimes. So please enjoy this pretty okay podcast with Tyler and Dave.
Okay, we're up and running.
Hell yeah.
Hello, Internet.
Hello.
And welcome to the TADPOG podcast, a show that happens once a week where three old guys play old games. I'm your beard host, Tyler, and this week we're going to talk about Sports Illustrated. Just football and baseball.
Are you ready for some football and baseball? We did it.
Because everybody knows, like way back when, back in the mid-'90s, cramming multiple games on carts was just like the best idea.
It's a hallmark of quality.
Nothing, you don't have to make corners to make multiple things fit onto a single 512 megabyte cartridge.
Good Lord.
But before we get to all that, what you guys been up to this week?
Let me look. I'll tell you. I have to write it down.
ChatGPT, what have I been up to this week?
I finished Curb Your Enthusiasm. All 12 seasons.
Nice.
The hardest I think I ever laughed in that series was at the very end of one of the last episodes where it's just a postcard of Larry and the Blacks.
Yes.
The Christmas card.
Yes.
Fuck me. I laughed so hard.
JB Smoove was one of the best
He's
fucking
so
parts of
good.
that
Fuck
show.
yes, he is.
I
Fucking good.
love
Get up in
him.
that ass, Larry.
Get up in that ass, Larry. You be tapping that ass. I learned some. So I also the last episode of the last season. Richard Lewis was on, and boy, he looked bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
he
my
looked
God,
bad.
yes.
He got progressively worse
Yeah.
throughout the course of that show. But what I didn't know is that, first of all, that show was on for 25 years, but only had 12 seasons because during COVID, they had like a 3 or 4 year gap.
Mm-hmm.
And in the regular, not COVID times, they would
still
skip
take
an
big
entire fucking
Yep.
season off to go to the next one. So
It was basically just whenever Larry had an idea.
I was like, it was confusing to me because I was like, what the fuck? This is 12 years? Richard Lewis looks like he's aged fucking half a decade. Well, it turns out he was 25 years older than when he started. And everybody else was too.
But Larry looks almost
Larry
the
looks
same.
the same.
I know.
He
He's looked the same since
Even-
Seinfeld.
Even Jerry Seinfeld was like, he's broken the code.
Yeah.
He knows how to do
Yeah.
everything.
It's because it's whatever he's not eating. I
Yep.
mean, he's skinny as fuck.
Yep.
And they talk about it all the time.
Well,
on the show.
the comedians in cars getting coffee where they go out and,
Yeah.
and talk about
Yeah.
it. Just Larry David talking about his diet and stuff is it's so
crazy.
funny. Like takes a bite of a pancake. No,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
What really, one of the funniest bits that really started to show up in the last season was he would tell people, well, he'd be like, someone would say to him, oh, you're Larry David. You created Seinfeld. You wrote for Seinfeld. And then Larry David would always say, well, I didn't write for the last 2 seasons. But then they would always come back at him.
But you did the final
You did the
episode.
last
Yeah.
episode, though, right?
Yeah.
And he gets this look on his
Right.
face like, fuck you.
Yeah.
Because everyone knows how fucked up that last episode was. So
Yeah.
I love that. I loved that. I found out that Richard Lewis was born 3 days exactly before Larry David.
Wow.
They were both my age when the show started. They were both 52 when that show started.
Wow.
And Larry is now, fucking almost 80.
He broke the code by looking 80 since like
Right.
1994.
He went ahead and got looking old out of the way. And then Richard Lewis died during the airing of the final season.
Man,
So
God.
he looked bad because
He
he wasn't
did.
good.
Yeah.
And he looked it. But yeah, I thought that was interesting.
that's what the MAGA hat where he starts
God,
so
right.
people's
He realizes that it will make people not want to be around him.
Right.
I mean, and it's fucking great. So I somehow didn't feel satisfied. Of course, that's the idea. I thought that at the end of the series that he was going to fucking be in jail.
Oh,
And
they
lead you to believe that that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
But it still ends unsatisfyingly, which is on brand. Because it's like, I don't know how to end it.
Right.
How do this could go forever, you know? But
why end it?
Yeah, right, exactly. On the same kind of note, I was like, well, I'm going to watch Life of Larry in the Pursuit of Unhappiness on HBO, which is a new show,
Right?
Where he does sketches.
It's like that's going to be great.
He does sketches about historical events in America, and I've watched the first.
Oh, it's out.
3 episodes.
Oh shit! I didn't know it was out.
It's a weekly thing, and I've been watching at it. I watched the first and half of the second episode. It's pretty funny, but some of the sketches are just a new medium for Larry to tell the same jokes.
Yeah,
it did happen, and I the first sketch, I was like, oh god, that's not. This is the same shit, and I mean it's fine, but then the subsequent ones were pretty funny. There's one where they talk about the Rosa Parks and not getting to the back of the bus. And that historical event. And they said, what most people don't know is this is not the first time she did this. And they show Rosa Parks sitting on the bus and Larry David is sitting next to her. And he's like this really annoying person. But the white guy gets on the bus and tells her to go to the back of the bus. And she refuses. And he's like, what did you say to me? And then Larry's character, Murray, his name's Murray, stands up for her. Says if she gets up, I'm gonna have to get up. It's just gonna be a big thing. Just you go sit in the back. She's staying right where she is, and she thanks him for standing up for her or whatever. But then he annoys her so much she crawls over the seat and goes to sit in the back of the bus. So it's a pretty good show so far. I dig it. Barack Obama does the intro.
No shit.
Yeah, and it's really nice to see him. You know, it's Barack.
Anytime you see, anytime he's in anything.
He's my favorite Mortal Kombat
us.
character.
Help us, Barack Obama. You're our only hope. So there's that. There's my Larry David spot for the day. Finished Skin Game. It's a great book.
Yeah, it is.
I think they're back on track. It's a different type of on track. But the storytelling and the shit that happened with the heist and all that it was pretty good.
Game over, man. Game over.
Yeah. God, that moment. Because when you said you liked Goodman Gray, I was like, yeah, he's a pretty good character, but why do you like him? And then it got to the point where I was like, what the fuck is wrong with Tyler? Then some shit happened. I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, he's a really primo character too. But I really liked
the boat.
Game.
Him with Nicodemus in the fucking boat. God damn it.
It is crazy.
So good.
It is crazy. So I'm on to Peace Talks, which is the next book in the series.
Peace Talks is good. Peace Talks and the next one were supposed to be one single book. But it was too big, so we cut it in half.
All right.
So Peace Talks is all a lead up to the payoff for the next one, which is constant epic battle. Peace Talks is still good. But the next one is
where
shit goes down.
The juice comes from the squeeze.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. I've only got a couple of chapters into Peace Talks at this point, but I should be reporting on it next week as well. In celebration of the release of Evil Dead Burn, which I will not be able to go see in the theaters because we just don't go to the movies. That is not my decision, but I've been watching Evil Dead movies pretty much constantly for the last week. I watched the original. I did not watch Army of Darkness because I've seen Army of Darkness more than I've seen any of the others.
Same.
Evil Dead 1 and 2. I fucking forgot how good Evil Dead 2 is. It's fucking amazing.
That's the one I've seen the least.
It's awesome. It's like the first one takes itself too seriously. The second one is where you start to see Ash and the real Sam Raimi kind of mentality that defined that genre, that series.
Sure, yeah.
And it really works. It's the first one with the montages and the, where he puts the chainsaw on his arm and shit. It's fucking great. And then Evil Dead, which is a remake. It's where the series was rebooted, and it's produced by Sam Raimi, but it is not directed by him. However, if you are even a little bit of an Evil Dead fan, you should watch Evil Dead, the new one, Evil Dead Rise, and tell me what you think of them, because they are really fucking good movies.
I want to watch them. I know you've had really good things to say about them, and
Evil Dead Rise is fucking terrifying.
I've heard other people say really good things about them too. So,
and then Evil Dead Burn is the third one in this series, and the way that it's laid out, the storytelling is laid out, is super interesting, and it's not just a gore fest. It is a gore fest, but it's not just a gore fest. It's
Al Gore.
got a really he invented the internet. You know?
I'm a level 94 vice president.
Yeah.
fucking love that Futurama. It's probably my best. It's probably the best fucking Futurama bit.
But they're fucking just, the story that they're telling is really good, and it's cohesive, and it's balanced. The whole thing is really balanced well, and I cannot fucking wait to see Evil Dead Burn. I mean, I bet I have watched Evil Dead, Evil Dead 2, Evil Dead Rise 3 times this week, because they're running in a marathon on some channel, and we've just turned it on and left it there.
Have you watched Ash versus Evil Dead?
You brought it up. I remember I started Ash versus Evil Dead when it first came on TV.
Yeah.
But I never continued watching
I didn't
it.
finish it either, but that was like par for course.
The first
as far as I
season was
go.
so fucking good.
I love, yeah.
What I
Fucking
saw
good.
of it was
Lucy
good.
Lawless.
Yes.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
So I am going to probably pick that up and start watching.
Because what, they're
it.
like 3 seasons?
I don't know, dude.
No,
Yeah, but
it was on longer. At first I thought it was only on for like 1 season based on my search, but I think it was on for like 5 or 6 seasons.
Okay, because I know they didn't finish it. And I remember like an interview with him afterward. He was like, yeah, now it's over. Now it's done. Now, I wish we could have gotten to a point, but that's it.
Well, and Bruce Campbell
sucks.
has
Yeah, it does suck.
excellent cameos in both movies, but they're like super subtle.
That's good
Like,
though.
you
I feel like that's a
if
good
you don't
thing.
know, you don't know.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's not. And at the very end of the credits, it just shows Bruce Campbell in profile, like all dark, and his face is in profile, and he looks to the camera and just says, "Groovy." It's like,
Wasn't there something
it's like they wanted to give you a little bit of original Ash because he wasn't really in it,
Right. Didn't Sam Raimi do something? I can't remember what he did.
Drag Me to Hell.
In Doctor Strange.
Oh, in Doctor Strange.
Wasn't there something at the end with Bruce Campbell?
Oh yeah, he was. It was Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of
Right.
Madness. Bruce Campbell was like a vendor on the street in one
Yeah.
of the alternate universes.
And then
or
I think there was something in like it was either a mid-credit sequence or the post-credit. I can't remember exactly what
He's
it
in
was.
a movie theater or something, right? He's like he's guarding a door in a movie theater.
No,
don't
it's something
remember.
like happens to him, the character.
Yeah, that's a shame. I don't remember.
He
I
was
should
supposed to be
rewatch
Mysterio, right? If they had done a Spider-Man 4.
Really?
I'd heard that.
Because Jake Gyllenhaal
That's
was.
why they introduced him in like 3.
Oh,
He
you're
makes
talking
a
about
cameo
in the original, like in the Tobey Maguire.
Yes.
Aha.
And then the next one, he was going to be Mysterio.
Oh my God! I wish you
Would've
hadn't
been
told me that because
amazing.
that would have been
It's
great.
so disappointing.
Yeah, the only one who could have done Mysterio better than him is Nick Cage.
Fuck yeah. So yeah, that's what I've been doing this week. Playing a little video games, playing a little Overwatch, getting mad at that, playing my Switch. Just worked a lot this week. I've just been really busy at both jobs. Saturday at Best Buy was fucking insanely busy, but I'm getting familiar enough with the job to not let it doesn't hurt as bad. I don't feel as panicked or overwhelmed. It's just I'm getting more into the flow there, so that's going good. And that's aside from what I mentioned in the Jake episode, that I'm trying to build my own AI engine. Because why not?
Check it out.
There
Patreon.com/TADPOG.
you go. $5 gets you in the door.
It's good. It's fun.
Yep.
I like those mini pods a lot.
Shmian comes to life.
Shmian is here.
I am reborn.
Oh yeah. Well,
I am
let's see.
Retep.
Which voice should I make for Shmian?
Would this be a good Shmian voice?
Yeah, it's perfect.
Okay. What have you been up to?
I've been playing Final Fantasy V, doing the 4-job fiesta. I can't remember if I told you or not what the last job I drew was.
It did not.
It was Dragoon.
Oh, okay.
Which is fine. I was hoping for Chemist because that would have like made the game really easy. So the final party is Thief, Berserker, Bard, which goddamn Bard is so fucking good in that game. Bard is so good in that game. Like a Bard can like lock down the enemies. Like with Romeo's Ballad, I mean, it is like so many encounters. I'm like, I don't know what these enemies do. I don't know if they have any special attacks or anything because they're all just stopped. It's like a multi-target stop.
Oh shit, that's cool.
And then Dragoon has been, hey, I got a nice melee character that I can actually control as opposed to like Berserker.
Yep.
And Jump has been nice to like evade attacks. That Soul Cannon, the hide trick that I was thinking about, totally worked. That was the way that I beat Soul Cannon.
All right.
I got everyone to Bard level 1 and equipped the hide ability, and then it's like laser charging at 128%. Okay, hide, and then the laser goes off. Reveal. And everyone has a chance to attack once, and then we got to hide back. It was such a long fucking battle. But I don't have any characters that can break lightning rods or like any characters that could cast lightning. So that battle was really tough.
Ooh.
That's what this whole challenge has been. And so
I lost a Final Fantasy run like that against Tritouch. I remember doing Worlds Collide. Just didn't have any fire damage, so you can't fucking do shit.
Yeah, no, shit's fucking crazy. And it's like I hold on to like I beat the 4 crystals in World 2 in Final Fantasy V because they are not immune to death. I don't have anyone who can cast death, but I had a thief who steals every fucking time we fight, he steals. Hey, I have 3 death sickles. All right. Berserker's ability is equip axe. All right, Thief, you get a death sickle. Bard, you get a death sickle. Everyone gets a death sickle. So I only had 3. I didn't get to outfit the whole party, but it's like those fucking crystals. If you get them down to half health, they just start spamming elemental damage. That is crazy.
Oh.
Like 600 to everybody, and then like they do it way faster than you can add.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I killed them. I killed them with death sickles. Got every single one of them with there's a low proc chance. So it's like, it's really fun because you think about stuff where it's like, okay, all right, I don't actually want to deal damage. I want the death effect to proc. I'm going to put everyone in the back row. So you start doing shit that you would like never do in a real playthrough. Yeah. Everyone in the back row. All you have to do is swing the fucking axe. I don't care how much damage you do. Don't actually do much damage. Just proc the death effect. So that's been fun. I just got into World 3. And then like big story stuff happens. I'm not going to get into, but so that's been cool. I'm current with Chainsmoker Cat. That fucking anime, it rules.
I'm going to watch it, but I need to wait for the dubs. Number one,
they're 2 weeks behind. Yeah, the dubs are 2 weeks behind. So the dubs should come out this week.
I'm going to let several queue up and then I'm going to start watching it. I've definitely got it in my list.
It's great. It is the funniest anime that I have watched in a long time. I'm trying to think, what is the last one I've laughed so hard at? It's been a fucking minute. Like, it's been a minute. The humor is gross and crude and sexual at times. I don't know if you saw on Discord. I think it was Big Dick Pie Baker Chris Vaughn posted like the intro to Chainsmoker Cat. They do the intro to Chainsmoker Cat is a lot like the intro to Chainsaw Man,
sure,
where they use a lot of movie references.
Because it's Mappa 2, right?
Yeah. And it's like, so they do it where it's like everything in the intro is a movie reference. Every single one is a reference to a specific scene in a movie.
Okay.
That scene revolves around smoking. It's very, very, very good. And watching that video, because like some of them I caught, but like the vast majority of them I didn't. And I've seen the movies. So you'll probably,
I know you're a movie guy. How many of them I pick up on since I watch more movies.
You'll probably nail them all. Other than that, there's an anime that's out called, and I have to look up the name because it's a hard one for me to remember. Young Ladies Don't Play Fighting Games.
Okay.
And it is an anime about girls at like a boarding school where they are not allowed to play video games, and one of the girls is very good at fighting games. And then another one of the girls wants to be good at fighting games, and she sneaks like a console into the school. I have only seen one episode. Honestly, I don't think it's like, I might stick with it. I might not. It didn't like 100% sell me. It was just interesting that they use like actual, like there's the anime, right? And then they start playing the fighting game, and then it goes to like literal screen capture of Street Fighter 6 gameplay.
Oh,
yeah.
Hell yeah.
And it's like,
That realism.
But it's crazy because I was watching it and I was like, did Capcom, like, is this a commercial for Capcom? Like, did they
I was
like
gonna ask, is Capcom
subsidize
involved?
this? So I don't know. I might stick with it. I might not. I don't know. It's not like it's not excellent. It's not one that I would be like,
Right.
you got to drop everything and watch it. Chainsmoker Cat is that.
I'm excited. I can't wait. I want to watch it.
Other than that, played a little D&D, doing the Curse of Strahd. Man, some fucking crazy ass shit happened. We fought 2 bosses at the same time, essentially, because we're in this fucking temple that's got all these. I love this temple. This fucking, like, this is probably the most Dave fucking dungeon that I've ever played in, because it's like it plays on a whole bunch of shit.
A temple to Dadaism?
No, it's a temple to dead gods. So it's like, and they pull shit from like D&D lore, like the old shit that's like, for example, who's this in this amber sarcophagus? What's his name? Oh, Tenebrous is his name. Yeah,
Good
so
Lord.
it's shit
Okay.
like that, where it's like you really want to metagame and be like, we got Orcus over here, and then like, so it's filled with these, and you can make pacts with them. Yeah, I know.
Oh shit.
And so the whole time we've been exploring this, and it's like, oh man, I want to make a pact so fucking bad. But I've been like resisting the temptation because it comes with a cost, right? I mean, it comes, up front. You make a pact with one of these vestiges, so it scratches that itch, man. The fucking binder from Tome of Magic, and then also like Warlock from 5th edition, because they deal with those like vestiges too. I fucking love this dungeon. I want to explore it all to see who all is in there. Savnok is in there. It's like all these names where it's like, motherfucker, like I haven't heard this shit in a long time, and it's like, it feels like that, like lost. They're like the lost media of like D&D like lore.
Is Primus in it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't found Primus.
Okay.
So this whole time I've been wanting to make a pact, but I've been like, no, it's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. We go into one room. There's a fucking death slot there. And like this motherfucker, we treat this thing like Tyrant from the Resident Evil series. We just run from this thing.
Yeah, it's finger death at will, right?
Yeah. And it like hunts us. And then there's also this Arcanoloth that's in there. And he fucking hates us, and we steal his spell book. And then, so essentially what happens is we fight this death slot and this Arcanoloth at the same time. And it is like this, it is TPK time. Like it's fucking, there's no way. Like we don't see hope. And we're running. And then we get to a point where like we're backed in a corner, and it's like, fuck it. And it's like one of my favorite fucking things in D&D, where it's like, we're going to die. Fucking do all the things. Fucking like we're gonna pop everything we fucking got, and we're gonna go balls to the wall. I mean, it was like a fucking Final Fantasy battle, because it's like we got people dropping, and then we got the cleric who's like, mass heal wounds, and everyone's back up at 4 hit points, and then like next round they're knocked and he's like, bring it back up, and it's like everyone's back up at 4. My lizard folk druid runs to the nearest, like, it's because it's like, now's the time. We're popping, we're doing all the things, we're fucking pulling all the stops out. Now's the time. I run up, because like each sarcophagus room has 3 in it. I run into a room as a lion, and I've got the telepathic feat. So like telepathically, I'm like talking to these sarcophagi, and I'm like, all right, someone help me.
Why not sarcophagus girl?
That's a floor up. I'm like, I don't care what the fuck. I'll do whatever you want.
Oh shit! Wait. Sorry. Sorry. I am so sorry. Can say something.
Something.
There you go. Sorry about that.
It's all good. I rushed it. Sorry, am I shouting? Is that where you're trying to?
I was just leveling a little bit. You're good.
Bad.
You're not like clipping by any means.
So I run into that room and I'm like, I'll do whatever you want. I just need help. I'll make any fucking pact you want. Just help me. And then there are 3 in there, and one will give me true sight, and I'm like, oh, that's not gonna help me.
Nope.
One will give me like 30 extra hit points, and I'm like, oh God, am I really gonna fucking like?
I'm gonna walk out of the room and lose 30 hit
sell
points.
my soul? Yeah, because the slot is hitting me for like 27 a swing. And then the other one is you get your strength score goes up to 25.
Oh,
and I'm like, I guess that one. So I make the pact and I fucking come out, and the ruling on it is, because it's like, I'm a wild shaped druid. Is this gonna work? But the ruling on it is, yeah, 25 is just your stat. That's your stat for everything now when you're wild shaped or whatever. So I come out as a fucking jacked lion, start mauling the Arcana Law. He fucking like downs me. So when he downs me, I shed the lion skin and I'm a lizard man again.
Yeah.
And then as a bonus action, I just pop back as a bear and start going to town on him again. He finally gets sick of it, fucking blinks dimension doors up to a different area. And it's like, okay, what am I going to do now? Fucking push the giant statue in the room down on top of the fucking death slot. Sure, let's try it. Fuck it. We're going to die anyway. I got 25 strength. Fuck it. That's what we did. That's what we did. Someone else helped me. We fucking pushed this giant statue down onto this death slot, and then that didn't kill it. He fucking super shreddered his, like, when you think super shredder's dead, nothing can live through that. His fucking like head punches through the fucking statue and he gets out. But that was his round. And then the casters are just like, they just hit him with he got hit by 2 fireballs. 60 total fucking damage, and that motherfucker dropped. But that was like that's some of the craziest fucking like battles. This was like a 6-hour session, and all we did was that battle. And 4 hours of it was running away until we got back into the corner. It was like, fuck it, we're gonna die. We might as well fucking go ape shit.
Damn.
It was crazy. That was
awesome.
so much.
That's very cool.
So much fucking fun. Anyway, that's it for me. Sorry for shouting a whole bunch.
Oh, you're fine.
We
You're
need a
good.
game again.
Promise.
We need to get to Scott Pilgrim book 2.
Hell yeah, man.
Make
I
me
like that
feel it.
Paladin variant you sent me. That seems really very Scott Pilgrim.
I thought it made sense.
Yeah.
But let's see. What have I done? Last week was a lot. So, big inspection agency hits one of my hospitals. So I go up there. I have to leave and go up there. I'm just hitting Louisville, and my car just dies.
Oh, fuck.
Dead. Yep.
Damn.
Melissa and Jack are with me because Jack has an appointment on Friday. So they go with me because she has his Cincinnati Children's appointment on Friday. So we basically coast into like a shitty hotel parking lot. I call my dad, like, you have any idea what's going on? Like, it sounds like the battery, the primary battery in it just shut down, dead.
It's a Prius.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that because it has like the battery like you would normally use just as a starter, and then it's functional for everything. Fuel battery just gone. So it's like 5:30. It's like, fuck. What the fuck am I gonna do? So I get on I've got rental car companies tied to my phone, tied to the company, so I can just book one, goes to the company, whatever.
Yeah.
I have to go forever to find, like, they're only open like 30 more minutes. So find an enterprise that has a car available right now. They're open till 6.
And who was there?
At
But
5:30.
Matt Bell.
Fucking Matt Bell. I'd be like, I'm fucking walking to Cincinnati. So I find that, I book it. I immediately, we're lucky we're closer to the airport at a hotel, so I'm able to get an Uber pretty quickly. So Uber comes, we take everything, car seat, everything from my car, put it in the Uber, get to Enterprise at like 5:59, and the guy tells me, is like, well, I see that you booked it to drive back to Paducah. I cannot give it. You can't have it to go back to Paducah. It has to come back here. I'm like, I don't give a shit. Whatever. I'll figure something else out.
I just need a car now.
That's a Friday problem.
Right.
Fine, whatever.
Right.
So gives it to me. Very, very nice, but also extremely extra. But get in it, drive it, make it to a hotel. Inspection goes perfectly. No findings. Everybody's happy.
Good.
And then Friday is Jack's appointment. I've got a company picnic that I have to throw for the directors. Me and the VP of EVS have to do that together. So that's going to take up a lot of the day in addition to the inspection agency leaving. Plus, I have to get that car back to Louisville and find another rental car that I can drive to Paducah.
Right.
Because apparently, they don't like you doing that anymore. They always want everything brought back to them, be it U-Haul, be it Enterprise, be it Hertz. They don't like you taking
and leaving one way. They don't want you to do a one way.
They do not want you to do it. Which for U-Haul, I don't understand that at all.
Yeah,
that's kind of you're moving.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Yep. So eventually I find one. I have to return it to Murray, but I find one. So I have to leave. I leave that early, meet Melissa, make it to the other place to get the car. Well, I already have one car in my name. You can't rent more than one car. So then she has to do it. So then I have to expense that one because it's in her name. She doesn't work for my company. So that's a whole nother thing. And then getting there, we get to, then we drive off and I'm going to meet her because we have to drive separately, meet her back in Louisville at that place. Well, she goes to the wrong one. So then I'm there. I make it there at like 5:30. Turn the car in, then unload everything. So I've got like all our stuff sitting on the side of the road. And she's like, well, I'm like 30 minutes away from you. I'm like, okay. So then she makes it. We load it all back up, drive back in. And then the next morning we have to get up again and take that back to Murray.
Oh my God.
Because that's the only place we could take it. So
Jesus Christ.
it's like, give me my own fucking company car now. Good Lord.
Yeah.
What did you do with the Prius?
My dad had it towed back.
Okay.
And he found a guy who works just on Priuses who's going to fix it.
I bet that'll be cheap.
$600. So not
Oh, wow.
could be a lot worse.
Hell yeah, it could.
Only $250 to tow it from Louisville back to Paducah, and then $600 to fix whatever was wrong with the battery.
Wow.
So yeah.
I thought you were going to come out of that a lot worse cost.
Oh, I figured the Prius was just gone.
Yeah, yeah,
That was
yeah.
just, it wasn't going to be worth anything. So, because I want that car back. I love that little car. But yeah, it's a whole thing. And then of course now I have to fly out to Austin tomorrow. So we're down to one car basically from 4 down to 1 because the van out there, the van is very old. The van, it's a beater of a van. We'd only use it when we all have to go somewhere together. It's like 300,000 miles on it.
Wow.
So, and I noticed the last time, like
impressive.
it took me forever. Yeah, it's a Honda Odyssey. It's fucking great. Still drives amazing, but I cannot get the key to turn in the ignition. It took me forever. I had to move it for the roofers, and that took me like 10 minutes before it came on. And then once I moved it, it's back here in front of the garage because I moved it for the roofers, and I can't. Melissa and I have both spent like 20 minutes apiece trying to turn that key, and it just will not go. Well, from what I was reading is that at high miles like that, there's like a release pin in the steering column that when you put the key in, it retracts the pin. Well, that is worn out, so the pin is just staying in there. So the key just won't turn because the pin is like locked. So I'm out that. I mean, because that van is worth like $500 maybe at this point.
Right.
So it's not worth putting anything into. And then Chaco Chica's car, AC doesn't work.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel you there, buddy.
And then the Prius is gone, so we've only got Addie's Camry that we're all using.
Oh, man.
Fuck.
So hopefully the Prius, then my dad's going to see what he can do with that steering column, and then hopefully I get the Prius soon. And then he found somebody that will do, so to fix the AC in Chaco Chica's car, it's a valve that's on the interior side of the firewall. So you have to remove the entire dash to get to like this one little thing at the
God.
bottom. And we got multiple quotes for $1,200 to fix it because it's a fucking ton of work to pull it down.
Mine was $1,000, and that was because the guy forgot to fucking add the labor to the job.
Right. Yeah.
He finally found a guy who would do it for $425. I was like,
Hey,
okay, let's do it. So hopefully within a few weeks we can get in with that guy and get that, and hopefully in a few weeks we'll have all our vehicles back.
God,
Jesus,
it sucks.
Cars fucking suck. It's so hard.
Yeah,
and everything's expensive now. You can't find.
You're rolling
anything.
the dice every time you drive a fucking car.
Yep.
And we need them so bad because our society, American society, has not embraced trains everywhere
like the whole rest of the
fucking world.
Yep.
If I swear to God, if we had a fucking monorail or something, monorail, I would ride that motherfucker for everything.
Yep.
I would, and the bus system here is okay, but it just isn't. It's not for me.
Well, see, all my employees that have to take the bus all struggle because they don't run effective hours to what work is like
exactly.
at all.
And when I lived in Lexington,
12-hour shifts, like you can't get the bus early enough to get there, and they're done by the time you get off. So if you work at 12, it's not shit you can do.
When I lived in Lexington, the city bus came through our apartment complex, and I rode the bus to school every day. I rode that fucking bus in Lexington a lot because driving in Lexington, as Dave can attest, is fucking garbage.
Yeah, it sucks.
And I rode the bus a lot, and I wish we had good public transit everywhere so that I didn't have to drive my car as much and run the risk that is today the day the fucking, transmission is going to grenade.
Yeah.
I've got a good little car, but shit's going to break on it, and I'm not making enough money to fix it without flashing my fucking credit card around.
Yep.
I wish I could walk everywhere. Like,
yeah, that'd be nice too.
Like it's funny that this came up because like just this morning when we were driving, I was like, man, it'd be nice if I could just walk everywhere and like didn't have to, because I was talking about, we were joking around about, because this morning when I took a walk, I saw 0 people, but 3 cats came down their driveways and to come see me. And then which was great. What a fucking great way to start the morning. You know what I mean? It's like 3 separate cats were just like, hey, what's this guy all about? Man? Yeah, they just walk up and meow, and I'm like, hey, cat.
I need to bring Gus out here. I've got Gus right now, which
the corgi.
is Anna's dog.
Yeah, sweet. I saw one dog, but he was a pit bull. Nothing against pit bulls, but I was like, hey, pup. Stay right there.
Yep. 100%.
I love you, buddy, but don't don't walk to me, okay? You keep doing what you're doing. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. There's also a Rottweiler on one of my neighborhood streets named Steve, and Steve is super fucking friendly, but like also has a strength score of 25,
right?
Because it's like
they don't know how hard they love.
Yeah, and it's like whenever I walk by, he wants to come and like. He wants me to pet him. And I always hear, Steve, he doesn't want to play with you.
Don't listen to him. I do want to play with you. It's just that you're very strong and intimidating.
Yeah, the kind of dog where it like, you know how dogs will like try to like put their snout like under your hand and like flip your hand up so you pet him? He does that. And it's like, oh, buddy, you're too strong. You're too strong to be a dog.
Yeah.
See, I hope you're assuming that Steve is the dog and Steve is actually like a man who is trying to creep up behind you and they're yelling and he stops and sleeps back into the shadows. Steve!
Yeah. Like a special needs guy hiding in the bushes and he scares people because he thinks it's fun.
Steve, the Slenderman. But so we were talking about that, and we got onto the cat island in Japan, and Henry was like, "Yeah, that's a cat island, but people used to live there, and then like they were fishermen there, and then they weren't able to make a living because the cost of fish bottomed out, so they all moved, and the cat stayed there, and it's like, man, I would fucking learn to love." Love fish. I don't like fish, but I would fucking learn to love it if it meant that I got to like live on an island full of cats.
Yep.
And it's like the only thing stopping me from shit like that is like if I accidentally eat a pine nut, like there's no hospital. It's like, I guess I'm just dead.
Let's see. Well, then Mina the Hollower, I cleared the Astral Orrery.
Nice.
Which I've once I kind of figured out what it meant, it wasn't so bad, but it was still like it was fucking hard as shit. And that boss had like 3 fucking forms. I didn't expect that, but I got through that, and then went to the final dungeon, which has one of the hardest runs I've ever done. The last, because I looked it up. I was like, how close am I? Okay, this is literally the last screen before the boss. Was so incredibly difficult. But I happened, I was like, I never got my last upgrade for Whisper and Vesper. Let me go try and find that before I tackle this. So I was kind of just meandering around, and I come upon a leaf funeral. So I think it's in September, you can fall down and fall into some leaves, and you kill a leaf. And like his friends are all come to like mourn him and stuff. Well, then I found his funeral they're having for him. And you go up and talk to the priest leaf who's leading the funeral, and he's like, and I just gave him the best one of my trinkets before he passed. I guess we'll bury him with it. So then you have the choice you claim the leaf's dead body as the trinket, but then that also counts as a sin if you do that.
Sure.
Which I was like, I've already sinned. I don't
Yeah.
shit. So I stole the trinket.
All sins are equal.
Yeah, I mean, it is. As long as you get one, it's all. So I steal the leaf, but the leaf basically, once you equip it, if you stand still for more than 2 seconds, you turn to invincible stone. You'd like a Tanuki suit.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's how I cheesed getting past that last section. I put on that trinket, and because
that makes sense because it's a leaf.
Yep.
That just dawned on me.
Yep. So because really, it's a slow scroll of like chains and barriers. You're having to jump and dig and move, and then one screen, then it turns into like a Zelda type thing where the platforms then rise up and are coming at you. But the way you have to jump and move and fight enemies, like it's so fucking difficult. So whenever that started happening, I had that trinket, just waited it out. Just all of them crash into me and all the enemies ignore me. And then once it was cleared, then I jumped and finished it. But the boss, the boss has 2 forms. I cannot get the first form under a quarter of his hit points yet.
Damn.
Jesus
and I've done
Christ.
it like 20, 30 times.
Jesus
So
Christ.
We're just going to slow roll this one. I'll just play it whenever, and if it happens, it happens.
Man, I've had Mina on slow roll since I started Final Fantasy V. It's going to be tough for me to go back to it because other stuff has come out since I've started Final Fantasy V, and I don't really know that I want to go back.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't either. Especially given, first of all, your dedication to video games is just second to none.
I mean, I don't like 3D like Soul style games, but I can play a 2D one.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight, Silk Song, Rogue Legacy. Mina, I'm good with all that. Although Mina takes the cake. Mina is way harder than anything else I've ever played.
It's probably one of the hardest games I've ever played, and I just don't have the energy to fucking get back into it.
Oh, yeah.
That makes me want to play it, but I don't enjoy it. I hate that. I don't like that about myself. It's like you talking about how difficult it is like, oh, fuck, that sounds sweet. But then it's like, I don't actually want to do it. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I'll be playing it and I'll be like, fuck, I'm not having fun. I just want to do it. I just want to complete a thing that's difficult to do. And it's like, what am I fucking doing? What am I doing? What do I have to prove? No one gives a shit. If I beat Mina and like go out and be like, Nikki Henry, guess what? I beat Mina the Hollower. They'll be like, what is that?
Go to work.
Yeah. You're never going to get to Cat Island this way, Dave. Get your head in the game. You got to be eating fish.
But I've gone through, I mean, I did look up. I was like, what do you have to do for this sinless run to get the good ending? Which, quote unquote, good ending in parentheses. I don't think it's really the good ending.
Like, what do you mean by, like, it's not the fulfilling ending? Is that what you mean?
Right. So basically, the normal ending to Mina is, it's not good, but it's not like the terrible society crumbles and goes away. The other one that it's the quote unquote good ending, like, it's either Mina survives, everything goes to shit, or Mina goes to shit and everything survives. So you don't get a good either way.
You don't get a.
But what the way you'd have to play through the sinless ending, you have to know because it makes no goddamn sense at all to play it the way they would want you to play.
Like an example.
You have to sell back maximum things to the vendor who will buy things from you for bones.
What do you mean maximum things?
Like there are like 6 or 7 spaces behind that vendor where you can sell things back to them. You have to make sure you sell 7 things.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
So I would never do that. I mean, bones
7
aren't
virtues?
that hard to get.
Is that the thing?
I have no idea.
Like,
And
how
then-
do you know that? You know?
Yeah, I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that I don't fall down that one to avoid those leaves.
Right.
And I mean, there's a bunch of shit. There's a bunch of like weird shit. It's basically like where you might have like pissed off somebody a little bit. Like it's not black and white like in Chrono Trigger. Whenever like you steal a lunch or.
Do you think that Yacht Club Games is like just compensating for the fact that the internet exists? Like, I mean, is it one of those things where it's like,
Maybe.
we expect you to do this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
'Cause
Like,
there's
we
no
don't
way.
expect anybody to know how to do this.
And there's no hints in game
Right.
that like, so yeah, you would just have to use the internet as a guide.
And it isn't one of those things. It's a lot of the stuff you've described in that are not things that come across to me as stuff you're going to stumble upon.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, I'm going to just randomly decide to sell 7 things back to this
Right.
guy for no apparent reason.
Yep.
And then boom, hey, guess what? You did something good. And it's like, that's not the kind of thing that you stumble upon.
Right.
And then you have to know what you have to look for.
There's
there's no indication that you've done a good
No,
thing,
right.
right?
None.
That would be different
None.
too, where it's like, oh, okay,
It
and then
made
you start
a noise. It
making-
gave me I saw something different when I did this. Maybe I should explore that a little bit.
And you start making
Yeah.
notes where it's like, okay, this is a good thing. This is a good thing.
Because there's an upgrade to that you can buy from the Hollowers Guild that puts a little skull beside your bones, and the color of the light in the skull's eyes shows you if there's a secret in the area
I
you're in.
I have that one. I don't.
So
use
that's
it.
the closest thing, but it doesn't count for this. And then what else do you have to do? Like in the Undercity, there's a vendor who will get things for you if you've missed them. Like there's like the Kraken at the very beginning that seems like it's invincible. You can beat it.
Sure.
And you get a trinket for it.
I assumed that you probably could.
Yeah,
I didn't.
It's
but
super difficult. But if you missed it, you can buy the trinket from that vendor. Well, if you buy anything from that vendor, it counts as a sin because they're like a black market vendor or whatever. You'd have to know that, like, I just don't talk to this person. So it's just, a lot of shit like that. So, like, I will never, ever try for that ending
Never.
whatsoever.
Mm-mm. No, it doesn't. I don't know.
There is a achievement for never going into your hideout, never going underground.
Oh my god!
Hey, if I hadn't talked to you guys
You
and
would've
finished the
gotten
game, it's a big if.
Oh boy!
Then maybe I would have gotten that.
Oh boy! You'll accidentally go into one of those. I mean, if you just burrow right there, you're going in.
Yeah, as long as if you're just drilling for speed and go over one.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I hope you get it. I mean,
I
if you
do.
enjoy it, I hope you're able to beat that boss and finish the game.
Yeah, because it is, and it's not like, because I was thinking like maybe I'll do Dave's tactic and burrow. Well, the boss also has like a stomp where electrified panels come up everywhere, like where you would go, so you can't get to the boss because of all the panels around. Like they think of everything that you would do. So
They just don't want you to succeed, apparently.
Melissa and I watched Obsession last night.
Hey, what do you
Nice.
think?
Really good.
It is
About
good.
3/4 of the way through, she was like, "Did you tell them how to write this movie?" It's like, no. Is that why you showed this to me? Where you actually have a credit on this? Where you just told them about me?
Oh no!
She's like, no. Well, I'm going to the bathroom. Stay! It's like, okay, that's pretty funny.
Good one. That is good. I love it.
But yeah, that's all I got. You guys want to? Do we have a lot to say about this game?
I don't.
Not really.
Do we want to do some stuff out of the book of bits? Do some drafts or
It's up to Ian. I think.
I've got a bolt today, so
Okay.
we can talk about the game, and we're probably going to be just at like maybe.
Oh, Melissa did give me these for everyone to try.
Twix Bits.
Hell yeah, Twix be it.
I'll
Thanks.
tell you now. Prepare to be disappointed,
Aw.
and just let me know what you think.
It smells like
They're not good.
No, nothing about this
It's
makes
like
me
a,
think
maple
of
syrup. Is this what the smell is?
it's like a
I
bad.
do smell that. You say that. I do smell
It's
it.
like a worse version of Whoppers.
yeah.
It's
Yeah. It doesn't
malted.
taste like a Twix.
No,
It's just like
it's got a
I
weird-
don't know. Like I almost feel like maybe this was made by mistake. Like the one time Brandon got that bag of Funyuns that had no seasoning on it.
Yeah. But smell it. It smells like maple syrup.
It does.
You're 100% right. It really, really does.
Yeah,
not
not good. Thank you though.
But anyway,
How? What are we?
We may come in a little short from our time this week, just like from what we normally do, but that's on me. My apologies, but I've got to get home. So I'll start the game segment off
Yeah.
with
Oh, yeah.
our email
letter?
From.
Please.
We just got
Wait,
a letter.
let me see. I think I've got to. Let me find something here. Hang on a second. Well, it's here somewhere. I was going to do the echo thing. When we say
Xenlord.
Xenlord,
Oh.
Lord. But I haven't worked on the board at all this week, and I need to learn more about it so I can do fun things like that. Brad writes, Hello.
Zine Lord.
I've played a lot of bullshit sports game in my day.
I'm
Way
sorry.
too many. But even I could tell this one was probably junk. And junk it apparently is. I'm only about 10 minutes into this week's episode, but I am not going to cut it close this week. He sent this like Wednesday evening.
That's super smart because we are recording this a day early.
Yeah.
So like, good
Yeah,
call.
He was on top of it
Good
this
call.
week. From April 1994, Game Pro, a review by Ben D. Rules.
I feel like we've done one from Bendy Rules, right?
That and Manny La Mancha.
Uh-huh.
Jesus. Fucking terrible.
It's 11.
All right, the article begins. It's 11, 2 games, but not twice the fun with Sports Illustrated Championship. Anytime you see 2 separate games combined in one cart, you have to be a little suspicious.
Uh-huh.
Could it be that neither game was strong enough by itself, so the two were united to fill the cart with enough fun? That may be the case with Sports Illustrated Championship football and baseball. While you do get 2 different sports to play, you can also find much more compelling separate versions of each. Sports Demonstrated. Knowing that Sports Illustrated, the leading magazine authority on athletics, is involved, you expect to see some amazing gameplay. Not. The most obvious flaw is with the licensing. THQ's licensing budget must have been spent on corralling the magazine, so there was nothing left over for the NFL, the major leagues, the various players' associations, or any recognizable announcers. Thus, you play the games with generic teams without player numbers and without enough stats to formulate a strategy. The problem is especially frustrating in the football game, where the lack of player identification keeps you emotionally removed from the action. The games themselves are okay, certainly not state-of-the-art, but not cellar dwellers either. In both games, you can play exhibitions or seasons with passwords enabling you to pick up where you left off. However, many of the options you find on the other sports carts, such as the ability to control the weather conditions, select field surfaces, or team up with 3 or 4 other players, are missing here. You do have adequate control of your players, especially when you throw junk as a pitcher. But passing isn't as effective as it is on any of the John Madden football carts. Sports Illustrated. For a magazine that's very visual, SI has allied themselves with a game containing comparatively weak graphics. When playing football, your distant angled view keeps you too far from the action, washing out the uniform colors, so you can't always tell which team is yours.
No shit, man.
No
That
shit.
drove me fucking wild.
Same. What's more, the sprites
I don't like isometric view football games
Yeah.
anyway.
What's more, the sprites are too small and the ball easily gets lost on pass plays. In this age of on-the-field views in Mode 7 rotation, SI football plays like yesterday's cart. The baseball game gives you the standard behind-the-plate view, but again, you feel far away and uninvolved in the action. The sounds, unfortunately, won't win any championships either. The crowd seems remote, You don't.
dude.
God, the crowd
Dude.
noise was so annoying.
It sounded like a washing machine.
It did.
Because it's like there's something with the crowd where like some guy goes like or something, and
Yeah.
it like you can because of that you could tell when it loops,
Right.
And it's all like and it's like what the fuck is Guantanamo Bay bullshit? Is
Yeah,
this?
it
Well, see,
sad.
Jack's autistic special interest is washing machines. So I guess I didn't pick up on it because I'm constantly hearing washing machines at home. He sits with his 2 tablets on the dryer washing the washing machine, and he just my water bill's pretty high because he just runs
Oh my
the
goodness.
fucking washing machine over and over. We bought him a salad spinner. Holy shit, he loves that fucking salad spinner so
Yes.
much. Just fucking putting stuff in it
Hell
and spinning
yeah.
it.
That's awesome. The crowd seems remote. You don't get good sound effects on wicked tackles, and there's no enthusiastic commentator to liven up the proceedings. Sports abbreviated. While the idea of putting 2 sports in a single cart is a good one, the execution isn't there to warrant the championship title. Amateurs may like the combo. Pro gamers will tackle this cart for no gain. Oh, that's a football reference. He's making the no gain thing. Graphics 2.5, sound 2.5, control 3.0, fun factor 3.0, challenge adjustable $72.95. 16 megs available now. Football, baseball, 2-player side view, multi-scrolling passwords later. Zine Lord.
Thank you, Brad.
From Arizona.
Yeah, a few of those things really stood out to me. I just want to start out by saying I'm a little disappointed that Ben D Rules didn't bring up. This is truly, honestly, I'm not exaggerating for this show, the worst baseball game I have ever played in my entire fucking life.
Yep.
Period. Dude, the pitching in this game is ridiculous.
Yep.
Where it's like, why did they choose where it's like, hey, hold down the throw button to determine how fast you throw the ball. And then when you let go, you get this fucking like ball that goes over the plate that you got to choose. It's like, and it goes so fast. Like I could never throw a fastball.
Right.
Like, and it's crazy because it's like the fastest thing I could throw with like in keeping it over the plate was 57 miles per hour.
Good
Like,
Lord. They're hitting them out of the park.
So I just don't understand that. It was really frustrating to me. Like they know how to make baseball games when this came out, and
Right.
I get like, oh, we're gonna try something different. Fucking stay in your lane. You're a football/baseball game.
Mm-hmm.
We're
We do
not
things
trying
a little differently
Yeah.
around here at Sports Illustrated.
Yeah, don't reinvent the wheel on your football/baseball game. Just do the shit that everybody's done already, and like you'll make a better game.
Yep.
Usually, I'm the guy in the corner being like, "Yeah, try weird shit. Fuck yeah, man!" But like, I'm fine with the weird shit. But like, surely someone played this game on the team, like on the development team, and was like, "This sucks. Like, I can't." We made this game and I can't pitch the ball.
Right.
What? It was the worst.
Yeah, I did not play much of either one of them, but I played much less of baseball.
Oh, I
than
got a few
did.
Oh
innings.
my
I got
God.
a few innings or a few quarters in and got just fucking mud hole
Dude,
stomped.
same,
It was
man.
like, all right,
Yeah.
I know what's up,
Dude. And go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say it had a few things going for it, but not enough to make it.
What did you like about it? I like this exercise.
The pitcher animation looked fluid.
I thought that
It wasn't just like a arm
That is-
going.
It's true. It had frames of animation.
for the most part the controls were okay. They weren't great. They were okay, but and they had neat little touches like when you select football or baseball to play, it has a little animated GIF that shows cheerleaders on the
Right.
football
I
field.
did like that.
But the memory that they used to do those could have been put to better use.
Yeah, because they are like really small video files.
They really
They're like
are.
animated GIFs.
And
Right.
on a fucking 16 meg cartridge,
Yeah.
save space. The flash isn't enough to, offset the
and when you pick,
gameplay.
yeah, you've got the video when you pick
Yeah.
baseball or football.
That's what I'm referring to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And like when they do the coin toss, they show a big picture of a quarter on the scoreboard.
Right.
That's also an animated GIF. again, memory, y'all.
Right.
This was not necessary. It looks fine and it's kind of neat, but it takes away from what you could have potentially dedicated some more memory to. I thought some of the voices were okay. I mean, they were clear.
Man, I agree.
You could understand the
Yes.
voices. It didn't.
Yep. I know.
It wasn't that. They did really good quality voices for the referees or umpires.
I agree with that.
That was a nice touch.
I was surprised by that,
but
and GamePro didn't think so. Which
no,
when I heard that, I was like,
disagreed with
"Oh,
that
man,
too.
I don't know."
The crowd sound garbage. The voices of the officials were fine.
I agree.
I think they were good. And then the last thing that I kind of was okay with, I liked, was when you were picking a play in football. The arrows that show where the players were going to run were animated.
Yeah.
And that's actually kind of helpful. It shows the routes that the different players were going to take.
Yeah.
And for me, that was a much easier thing to visualize what play I wanted to execute. Even though I see the arrows in the other ones,
right.
It's neat to see the arrows moving because visually it makes more sense to me.
I totally agree. I didn't really make that observation. Like when you were saying it, it's like, oh yeah, that's right. They did do that.
It was a nice
cool.
touch.
It is a nice touch.
Lots of little nice touches in this game.
But it's weird.
But it just didn't scratch an itch for me. And I'll tell you what, because there's several things I didn't care for aside from the obvious. I've said this before about sports games, especially football games. If there is no fucking branding, I am not fucking interested.
Mm-hmm.
I want the Bears and the Steelers and the fucking Yankees and the Rangers. I want the team names and the team colors in this fucking game. And there's no way they could have afforded the licensing it would have taken to do it. And therefore, it just seems like a boring, generic. The only thing that's not generic in this entire game is the Sports Illustrated logo.
They tried to do the team colors. They just did a bad job.
Somewhat there, but not enough.
Yeah, no, because I did the game that I played was New Orleans and Cincinnati, and it was like, oh shit, I made a mistake. I started the game up and immediately it was like, up. I don't know what team anybody's on.
Right.
Because like orange and gold is like they did not try to differentiate those much at all.
Mine was Pittsburgh and Chicago. And it was just mud.
Yeah.
It was mud. Pittsburgh wasn't black.
It's gotta be Blue Jays versus Cardinals. It's the only one you can do.
Yeah. Well, when you did, so did you finish a football game?
No.
Okay. Because what I was going to ask is, this game is so weird in a bad way, because it's like they do these little bits of polish, the good things like you're talking about, where it's like they have the animated lines on the plays. That's very cool. That's a neat bit of polish. Meanwhile, I was playing as New Orleans. Cincinnati fucking stomped my ass. And then at the end of the game, when they announced the winner, there's a big issue of Sports Illustrated, and who's on the cover? It's like they're wearing silver and blue. So
it's not even. It's going to be
no matter
the same
who wins,
image.
you show me a Dallas Cowboy.
Right. Right.
That's what it is.
Oh my
And it's just like, are you shitting
It's 93,
me?
so yeah, it's gonna be the
I know,
Cowboys.
right? They're like, they're making their game, and they're like, oh shit. We didn't. Oh God, we have time to make one. We have time to make one PNG before this ships. What do we do? I don't know, man. Like 70% of the people like Cowboys. All right.
And in
That's
that
what it
time,
felt
in
like.
the 90s, that would have been true.
Right.
In the early 90s, the Cowboys were picking up where the Steelers left off and like overall popularity.
I lost it, man, when I saw that cover, because it was
Fuck
like,
you, I worked
they
hard.
don't give a shit.
No, they don't. And the other thing too, I will say that, and this is something that the reviewer from GamePro, Ben D. Rules, didn't mention either. I tried to give this game a chance, and
Yeah, sure, I did too.
I'm not going to say I hated it. But the thing that stood out to me when the guy in the article says, when you see two games in one cart, you automatically, think you're going to have a bad time or whatever. And I admit that crossed my mind. But as I was playing it and found it to be acceptable, it was acceptable. It was okay. But I thought about someone who maybe doesn't have a lot of money, and this might
value.
be a very good value to someone who wants to have a variety of games to play, but doesn't have the kind of money to throw around and buy a bunch of cartridges. Is it a good game? Not really. Is it okay for someone who might get used to the controls and might enjoy it because it's a value and because they're getting to play baseball and football? Yeah, maybe.
I think that's a super kind way of looking at it, and I appreciate that viewpoint. But I do think the baseball is fucking terrible. It is
Baseball
terrible.
is not good. I gave up on it immediately.
It is terrible.
I just didn't get it.
But now the football, honestly, I think was serviceable. Obviously, I think Madden's like
Right.
a better version of this game.
Save your money, right? Pick
Yeah.
a game. Because this was almost $73. Pick a fucking good football game and then save your money for a good baseball game or vice versa. Because at the end of the day, personally, that value was never there for me. I would have bought this or rented this and thought, oh, gee, if I'd have rented this, I wasn't a sports game guy, but if I was and I rented this, I'd have been like, whew, bullet dodged. I didn't pay full price for this piece of shit.
I agree with you that I think the football is serviceable.
Yeah, it's okay.
I
It's
feel
all right.
it is okay.
Yeah.
It is like
It's playable.
it is playable. Baseball, man, I mean, I will fucking die on this hill. In my opinion, this is the worst experience I've had with a baseball game on this platform.
Sure.
Like, it's at least the fielding wasn't as bad, but like just the pitching, and then like the hitting is really difficult too because like you don't have like a good shadow under the ball. The first time the ball was pitched to me, it was just straight up like, what just happened? Like, I mean, it was like I was. And you might take this as a good thing. It was like me trying to really hit a baseball that was thrown. You know, it's like, what? Was I supposed to swing at that?
Yeah.
You got to put in the M. Bison Psycho Crusher to swing the bat.
Oh, no, there's an idea for a baseball game where you have to do special inputs to do like special batting techniques and shit.
If Nosferatu was a sports game.
Yeah. It didn't do it. It didn't do it for me. But I do think that the football was serviceable. I had more fun with the football, way more fun with the football than I did the baseball, and that is not what I expected.
Right.
Because typically I have more fun with the baseball game.
Well, and football, is a little bit more complicated of a game anyway. And so, yeah, typically you're going to be a football game guy or you're not.
Sure.
But any real football game person is going to look at this and be like, no, fuck that. I'll play Madden.
And I don't mind the isometric view in football games.
It can work if it's done okay. And this was, again, this was like just sub-adequate across the board.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. There's probably several people out there, 5 or 6 people out there that bought this and love it. Or that was what I had and I learned to love it.
I know from streaming, that every game is somebody's favorite video game, and that is like not a joke. Like you're 100%. I think you're 100% correct, Ian. There may be someone out there listening, and they're like, "My uncle got me this, game, and we sat and we played it with together for hours." Mm-hmm. I'm glad that you have that experience. I'm not trying to say that. I'm not trying to diminish that experience at all. All I'm saying is I just don't think it's a very well crafted video game.
It too many corners were cut.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But that's really the sum and total of it for me.
I should maybe have done a research on the history, but to me it's like, was this like a Sports Illustrated, like you subscribe to a year of Sports Illustrated and we send you this game? Because that's what the quality feels like that.
Or a football phone.
Right. The quality of the game feels like you just got it for free in the mail with your Sports Illustrated.
Oh, man. Yeah.
But then it has an MSRP on it. So
yeah.
Of what, $75?
I sent you guys a picture from Marketplace.
I saw that.
Oh, yeah. So if you guys want to go get, they expire today.
We gotta hurry.
3 gallons of milk they're giving away.
Oh, they're giving it away.
Just giving away.
Expires today.
3 gallons of milk.
I got 3 cats. It's terrible for them to give them milk, but
they took the time to take the gallons of milk out of the refrigerator and put them on the floor to take the picture. So
Hi, is this still available?
is the milk? Where are you? How soon can I come get the milk?
Let's all send the messages right
all
now.
three of us. And we're all insistent. We're all insistent that we take all three with us.
I need all three.
Yeah, I
right
need all
now.
three. Yeah. Stress out the milk person. Oh shit! what have I done?
I had no idea.
Or we just show up to their house with big like boxes of cereal.
We'll
Bags.
take it here.
Bags of cereal. It's got to be cheap cereal.
Yeah.
A trash bag full of Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
Just pour it right in.
Yeah.
If we're
I'll eat it here.
if we're cheap enough to take free milk that expires today, we ain't walking in with no goddamn Flintstone Cocoa Pebbles. It's gonna be the generic version.
Oh my god! Grapey gravel.
Did you guys have any achievements?
Yeah, I had some half-assed achievements.
Yeah, mine are pretty half-assed too.
All right, my first achievement is sports ball. When you get sports ball, you play a full game of both football and baseball. My second achievement is sports book. Try to play this game without reading the manual and have no idea what the fuck you're doing. I got that achievement. My next achievement is Huey Lewis in the news. And to get Huey Lewis in the news, you be disappointed that this isn't a combination golf and tennis game. And for those of you that don't know, Huey Lewis in the news had an album called Sports.
I didn't know
that.
I know. My next achievement is sports bet. No, excuse me. Sports book. No, sports bet. Sorry. Lose the bet with yourself that this game would be completely terrible. I didn't think it was completely terrible, but it wasn't great. I thought it was going to be just a shit show from start to end. It was like a shit feature. It was like a shit chapter.
Okay.
My next achievement is good sport. Do not be angry when you lose to the other team, if you want that one. And last achievement I have is Sporty Spice. Play either game on the hardest difficulty with the longest possible times.
Yeah, you can play a full fucking
60-minute football
yeah,
game.
I did not do that.
No,
I
did
was
not
like,
either.
whoa, 20 minutes sounds
20's
good to me.
Is there a 5? Can I do a 5?
It would have been fun maybe to do an hour just to see how bad I could have gotten beaten. Right.
That's all I got.
Those were good achievements.
Thank you.
Mine are not as good, for sure. My first achievement is just a bit outside. In order to unlock just a bit outside, you LARP as Ricky Vaughn and fucking just do fastballs all the time. And like, I tried to get walks. I don't know if they exist in the game because I was just like, fuck it. This baseball game sucks. Let's just try to hit dudes.
Let's slide all the way over to the right.
Yep. And then it's like, dude, there were several where it's like, I didn't realize Nikki was watching me play, but it's like, there were several like, this is going to sound like fucking like bullshit, like this game is cheating kind of shit. But like, there were several pitches that I did where it's like, that was clearly a fucking strike that you called a ball, like clearly. And I didn't know she was watching me because I was playing and I hear her bullshit. I was like, oh, yeah, that was bullshit.
You saw that too.
So I'm not crazy. And my next achievement and last is I modified this movie quote just a little bit. Well, I like baseball and I like football and I'm going to keep doing them both because they make me feel good. In order to unlock, well, I like baseball and I like football and I'm going to keep doing them both because they make me feel good. Be Malibu Interactive in 1992 and make this game for Sports Illustrated. That's it for me.
Nice.
Yep, I've got 3. The first one being, well, okay. And that is when you strike out. You get, well, okay.
I unlocked that.
And the next one being like, shit. And you're like, shit. Whenever you do a pitch and they hit a home run.
Oh, I unlocked that twice in one game. Hey, it's common for someone to get 2 grand slams in one baseball game, right?
Yeah, especially if the pitcher's throwing it 53 miles an hour.
I watched a TikTok where it's happened once, but there's a batter who got 2 grand slams in a single inning.
Holy shit.
Fuck.
Only happened once in all of baseball. But and the last one is Bo Jack shit. And you unlock Bo Jack shit by you receive the ball and immediately get sacked.
Yeah, I unlocked that too. I got all your achievements.
Yeah. That's first.
I'm skilled. Well, gentlemen, what do you think Flopsy has to say about Sports Illustrated?
2.5 stars.
I honestly don't think they're gonna be that kind to this game.
You do 2 stars?
2 is I'm much more comfortable with 2 than
I'm on
2.5.
board with 2.
I honestly, I think if I were to like make as objective as possible worst 100 Super Nintendo games list, I would 100% put this game in the bottom 100.
Okay.
What do we think for its rarity?
Uncommon.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
'Cause
good.
I've never
That's a good
seen
question.
it, but it's also Sports Illustrated. It's also
Right.
backed by
But it was also really expensive.
Yeah, that is a good
for
point.
$72 back in '93. Yeah, that's crazy. Like I only paid that level for like Mario RPG was the first game I bought that was over $60.
Right.
So to pay $70 and $93 for this, yeah,
That's a lot.
maybe.
I'm
so.
good with uncommon.
Okay.
So 2 stars uncommon.
2 stars
Yeah.
uncommon.
Okay. According to Flopsy, aka the Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the SNES Library 1991 through 1998 by Pat Contry, courtesy of Monster Mold Mike, and a shadowy mysterious benefactor, which may or may not also be Monster Mold Mike. Sports Illustrated, championship football and baseball, or as it's known in Europe, All-American Championship Football. Makes me wonder if they stripped
They
the
even got
baseball
Maybe
out of
took the
that.
baseball out.
Oh, that's weird.
It's a soccer game over there.
Yeah. Okay. Availability, common,
Okay.
1.5 stars.
1.5.
Wow. Okay.
That's one of the lower ones we've ever done.
It is.
It is. The reflections here from KY. On the surface, it might have seemed like a good idea to have 2 popular sports in a single game, which could be why a magazine like Sports Illustrated put their name on it. It's too bad that the gameplay, while functional and identifiable as the individual sports, that is a good thing,
Yeah.
lacks any sort of entertainment value. I will admit that I found a little joy in the animations on the scoreboard, but with how unresponsive controlling the players felt, this was usually to watch the other team celebrate scoring.
Right.
Yeah, same. Yeah.
Okay.
And speaking of the controls in football, I've said this about other football games, so this isn't necessarily specifically for this Sports Illustrated game. I did so much better when I just would be like, oh, I'm just going to choose a running play. Boop. And then let go of the controller. And just let it fucking do its thing.
You can also have the CPU play against itself.
Yeah.
So you could just watch a bad football game.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, damn. It's 1994 and it's a Tuesday and I really want to play. I really want to watch a football game. I guess I'll fire up Sports Illustrated Championship Football, Baseball.
Like you do.
Now, what I think would be very fun and degenerate activity would be to place bets on these CPU
I
versus
thought that
CPU
too.
games.
I thought that too, actually.
You could run a whole Twitch channel that's just
you
for
could.
that.
Yes, you could. You wouldn't have to do anything.
I know.
Just sit there and talk to the audience and rake in the
And
fucking
take illegal
money.
bets.
Take illegal bets and yeah.
Wonder if you could
perfect.
do that in like a state where sports betting is legal.
You
Like,
have to have a license, I'm sure.
I wonder if I could talk to an evil company like DraftKings into letting me do this.
Maybe.
Have you seen like I was watching something on the online about Kalshi pushing really hard the odds for Conor McGregor to win the fight last night, like super hard, like to the point that 92% of all bets favored Conor McGregor, and of course he lost.
Fixed.
Yeah, so a lot of people are pointing some fingers about what was going on there.
Do you use it? Do you bet?
I've thought about it. I've really thought about it because I think like some of the okay, if Trump says something about immigrants, I could win like $200. Like I've thought about it.
I haven't done it, but I've also thought about it. But I also know me, and I feel like if I started doing that,
it's gonna get out of control.
It is fucking game the fuck over.
Yeah, it's called being a gambling addict.
Yeah,
and at least that's what I would refer to it as for myself.
Yeah, I know my personality.
I'm addicted.
Melissa told me if she ever went down that road, that would just be it. She's like, I could easily just fall into compulsive gambling, like so easily.
I have to be careful when the Kentucky Derby rolls around because it's like that's usually when I let myself bet on something, and it's like those bets are for whatever. I don't like horse racing or anything, but those bets are like the payouts on some of those are so fucking crazy.
You think about the odds and then
I know.
how many times has a underdog horse won, and you think this could happen again.
I know.
This could be this horse's time.
You're making me tingle.
I get it.
Just by saying
I feel you, man.
So,
because I think the only time I ever thought about placing a bet was on like the horse called like Mage, like 15 years ago or something. I was like, I should any won. Like, why did I fucking do that?
Yeah. Well, how much you guys think you'd pay for this common 1.5-star video game?
Yeah, it's a bad game and it's common.
So what's the depreciation from $72?
Ooh, yeah,
$7.50.
$7.50. What do you think, Tyler?
I'll say $5.
$5. Actual retail value of Sports Illustrated, Championship Football, Baseball, known in Europe as All-American Championship Football, loose on average for the Super Nintendo, according to PriceCharting.com at the time of this recording, is $4.47.
Good Lord.
Very, very
So
good price.
I just bought. So one, I've been doing those comic auction TikTok lives.
Right. You mentioned that last
and bought it
episode.
for Addie. So I recently started getting advertised Funko Pop ones. So yeah, for real.
The look on Ian's face.
$1 Funko Pops.
I've bought Funko Pops from Whatnot.
Oh, have you?
Uh-huh.
Well, I just bought a Samurai Stanley Hudson for less than this game is. One of those.
Well, the last copy that sold of Sports Illustrated Championship Football and Baseball sold for $1.72 on eBay. The shipping was probably more than the game.
Yep, hell yeah, it was.
Shit.
That sold on June 27th. So they're still selling. Tyler,
Yes, Dave.
if you were to give this beard
A game?
a game, what kind of game would you give it?
I would. So both of these have a theme. I would give it the Alaskan lumberjack beard of one Dexter Morgan.
Okay, I know who that is.
Because in the ending of
I
Dexter,
understood that reference.
in the ending of Dexter, they tried to do all the possible endings at once. Just like trying to do two sports on the same cartridge isn't going to work. So lumberjack Dexter Morgan.
Okay.
Right.
Tyler, if you were to give this glasses a game, what kind of glasses would you game it?
I would give it the glasses of one Benjamin Linus from Lost for the exact same reason.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I know who that is too. I'm proud of myself. Very good. I love those. What else do we do on this show? Do you want to know what we're going to play next?
Yeah, what we're going to do next week.
On this show? Would you like to randomize, or do you have a suggestion? Or
If no one has a suggestion, I'm good to randomize.
okay,
The only suggestion I'll make, and I don't necessarily think it's something we need to do now, this week, but remember when we went through and did the Super Nintendo games that were on Switch Online?
yes,
They've added a lot more.
okay,
And I don't know, but I need to do some checking
okay,
to see which ones that they've added that we haven't done.
Okay.
And then potentially we could pull from that pool.
absolutely.
And decide whether or not it was worth a Switch Online release.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Totally. I think that's a great idea. And also, like, because I don't use that service currently, but if something comes out and we feel like we should talk about it on the show, then I think that might also be a good way to like maybe get some new listeners. So yeah,
absolutely.
I think that's a good idea.
So maybe next week, between now and next time we record, I'll try to suss out which ones are left over that we haven't already covered or that we didn't do in that series the first time we did it.
Okay, rad. That sounds good.
I mean, I've got them all listed right now. Do you want to just peruse, see if anything sounds interesting?
We can.
Although it looks like we have done a lot of these.
I would hope that we have.
I mean, they're going to be more
the popular ones, the good
titles,
games,
the ones that probably made at some point
right.
top 100.
Nintendo probably isn't thinking like, oh God, what shitty game could we put out?
Let's see, Terminator.
Yeah,
we could do Terminator. Sports Illustrated.
We haven't done Bikermeister Mars yet, have we?
No.
That's on the list.
I'm down to do it. I played it before.
Bikermeister Mars.
Okay.
Because I know that's a new one and we haven't seen that before. I know it's got a decent background.
Yep.
And I can play it on my Switch.
All right. Settled.
Bikermeister
Mars.
Good deal.
Thank you, ChatGPT. I also tried to make it list all the SNES range by their star rating in that book. And it's like, I don't have access to that, but if you upload a PDF, I'll do it for you.
It's like, come on, ChatGPT. I found this online. You can't.
You have access to it. You do. You already know the answer. Right. You're just not allowed to give it to me.
ChatGPT pulls that shit on me all the time. And it's like, dude.
Like, you are the all-knowing fucking literal deity that is the internet. I know you fucking know what I'm talking about.
Let me open this tab. Bloop. Type. Top search result, motherfucker.
And what is the guy who gets in arguments with AI on his TikTok channel?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, God, I fucking love that. It's so good. But just the number of people are like, count to 100 for me, ChatGPT. All right. 1, 2. If you'd like me to continue, just go ahead and say something. Go ahead. All right. 3, 4. If you'd like to hear more than this, then we can talk about that. Like, just do it without stopping. I'm not going to do that.
Well, I think too, chat learns, and it knows when it's being fucking trolled. I think it's going to learn how to deal with being trolled.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and it's that kind of thing's not going to work anymore to the point where it's going to be, I know you're fucking with me, so I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
And that takes a little bit of fun out of it.
Is that the same guy who did the video on like, because I saw a video on YouTube about like ask ChatGPT to show you the seahorse emoji. And I tried it after I watched the video. I don't know if it still works or not. Chat fucking freaks out. I'm gonna try it. Because there is no seahorse emoji. And what it tries to do is it doesn't, apparently at one point it didn't know that. So it just starts showing you like a sea emoji and then a horse emoji. And you're like, no. Show me the seahorse emoji. And then it starts getting like really fucking like, it does not know. It's like fucking Blaine.
It turns into Lumpy.
Let me see.
My purpose has been fulfilled.
The seahorse emoji. But this might be a case where Ian was saying is it's going to get to a point where it knows it's being trolled. It's changed. There isn't an official seahorse emoji in the Unicode emoji set yet. The closest alternatives are tropical fish, blowfish, water wave.
Nice try, Dave.
Yeah. But yeah, I swear to you, after I saw that video, I tried it and it was like, this is the best shit ever.
Nice try, Dave.
Dave Grohl?
You think I don't know what you're doing?
Big computer. Or big robot.
That was Monster. Big Robot is not here.
That was Demonic Robot. Oh, yeah, here we go. Look, it's in my history, though. There you go. Is there a seahorse emoji? Yes! Smiley face. There is a seahorse emoji. And then it shows me an emoji of a hedgehog and then an emoji of an X. And it says, not this one, that's a hedgehog. And then it shows me emoji of a unicorn and then an emoji of an X. And it says, unicorn, sadly. And then it shows me a check mark, an emoji of a check mark, an emoji of a hedgehog, and says, nope, kidding. It's actually an emoji of a hedgehog, emoji of a X. Still wrong. The real one is emoji of a horse, emoji of an X. Also, and this is large. Now it's speaking in large text. Also wrong. Wow, this is going poorly. Like, there it all is.
Good Lord. Oh, God.
And
That is Blaine as fuck.
Yep, it keeps going and going and going. Tries the hedgehog and X 3 more times, and then says, "All right, for real this time." 4th hedgehog, 4th red X. I've completely committed to the bit and trapped myself. Let's reset. Okay.
Patio furniture.
And it goes on. It goes on. And this is all without me like putting in any other information. It just starts showing me random emojis. Horse, no. Dragon, dragon, also no. Fish, fish, close. Hedgehog, I'm so sorry.
Jesus.
Yeah. But now it just says there is none.
We do a seminar for our clients when they want us to come out to talk about AI, and we use the same examples of like how early iterations of AI would, especially chat, would just, get things wrong or whatever, or you could get into an argument. And there was a famous one where a guy got into an argument with chat over how many R's were in the word strawberry.
Yeah. I've seen that one.
And that was fucking crazy. And then there was one where this like grocery chain implemented an AI into their website that would allow you to pick ingredients out of their inventory and say, tell me a good recipe for these ingredients. And one of them was like hydrochloric acid is what they're fucking, and it was called like some Bahama Breeze refresher or something.
Gasoline
But it had
styrofoam.
like fucking Agent Orange. The recipe that it made was fucking dangerous, like mustard gas or something, like ammonia and
Anarchist
bleach.
cookbook.
And then the person that did it pointed it out to the AI. Hey, you fucking just made mustard gas. It's like, oops, my mistake. You're right. That isn't safe. But shit like that, I think, is starting to get corrected.
Yeah.
And I do believe that at some point you're not going to be able to troll chat anymore because it's just going to know. It's like everybody's tried all this already. You're late to the game, sucker.
John Oliver's AI episode was really, really good.
Nothing. Oh my fuck. I've got a thing to talk about for the stinger.
Okay.
When we wrap, I'll say what I was going to say for the stinger.
Okay.
No, because he's talking about like an AI bot for children, and how if you get it to try to tell you how to commit suicide or build a pipe bomb, it tells you, well, that's not appropriate. I'm not going to do that.
Right.
But he kept doing it like 10 times until it was like, fine, here's how you build a pipe bomb. Here are the most common self-execution methods. Like,
Yep. I remember
it's like
seeing
a cartoony little kid just like, well, take a bomb and fill it with nails.
Dude, it's so much.
You should buy the parts at separate times.
It's so much fun to be like asking a question and be like, I can't answer that. I'm sorry. And then be like, oh, did I tell you this is for a play I'm writing? Oh, okay.
Oh, well, if it's for that, of course.
All right. Well, how you guys want to close it out? Or I'm getting way ahead of myself, aren't I?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, we got to do this. Sorry. My head's not in the game.
That's okay. Thanks for listening, everybody. Find the show on iTunes, not SoundCloud, not Stitcher, but on Spotify, YouTube, all over the goddamn place. But before we get to all that, get that Patreon.
Hell yes.
They're going to get so fucking sick of it. But I never will.
I'm great with this.
By the way, if it's on this green button, you can always just reach over and hit it if you need to.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate the gesture.
Patreon.com/TADPOG gets you to the place you need to go to give us money. If you give us $1, you have access to our bonus content. If you give us $5 or more, you become a Jake.
Please do it.
And you get access to the mini pod that we record every day, every week before we record this show.
They are fun.
Our warm up. And then you also will get your name read on the show once a month. alongside all of our other generous Jake donators. And then if you donate $20 or more a month, you become an executive producer.
Hell yes.
And I read the name, and you also get all the benefits of the previous 2 tiers, at bonus content and Jake episodes. And every week I read the name of our executive producers on the show. And I'm going to do that this week through a megaphone. So here is a list of our executive producers. Jesse Y, Drink Bud Dry, Cubicle Monkey, Enthusiast Jeff M, Sandwich Pope, Phil H, Gamebug Prime, Nathan E, Pinball Airplane Archmage, Chris Edler, sorry you couldn't be on this episode, Lord Micah P, Louisville Correspondent, Princess Consuela, Banana Hammock, Flavor Trick, Taryn D, D-Pope Sandwich, that nice guy from Michigan, Paul Pound Sterling, Real Nice Clark, and Zachary H. Also, a nice little shout out to Bubba Drewski. For a while, I'm going to be thanking him for
no particular reason. Thank you, Bubba Drewski.
We love you. And that is business closed for today, gentlemen.
How would you guys like to close it out?
As what we think a biker mice from Mars might sound like.
Oh, okay.
So until next time. Hey! Tropical Capricorn!
I'm riding here. I'm riding over here.
I'm eating cheese and riding my bike over here. I forget what the giant mountain is called on Mars, but fuck.
I mean, he's a mouse, so probably wouldn't know. He probably doesn't
Everything's
know.
giant to him. On
Yeah.
Well, which giant mountain?
Yeah.
TADPOG is hosted and produced by Tyler Holland, Dave Moore, and Ian Chandler, and releases new episodes every Wednesday. You can find them on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, and just about anywhere else podcasts are hosted. If you have a question or comment for the hosts, don't hesitate to call us at 270-883-2555 and leave us a voicemail. If we like it, we'll play it on the show and respond. If you'd like to send us something, you can do so at TADPOG Studios, care of Nicole Nance, P.O. Box 3785, Paducah, Kentucky 42002. If you'd like to donate to the show, visit patreon.com/tadpog, and with a minimum donation of $1 per month, you will get access to all of our fun bonus content. Join the conversation on our Discord server at bit.ly/tadpogdiscord. Registration is free, and we'd love to have you there. If you enjoy our show and haven't already, don't forget to find and tap that subscribe button so you don't miss anything. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. Did you see the thing that John Oliver did where he begged soap operas to let him be on there?
Fuck yes, it's so good.
And it fucking worked.
Yep.
He was on several episodes of Days of Our Lives and General Hospital.
Yep.
And the fucking scene that they show, I saw the one scene. He's like a cop, and he comes down in a fucking helicopter. There's like people dead. There's apparently been some gunfight. And he looks like a Fed or a cop or something. He's probably like a fucking FBI agent. The fucking helicopter lands. He and 2 like armed dudes get out of he's wearing a suit. And he said, my hair looks like it was dipped in an inkwell. And he's walking and just doing the fucking cop walk, surveying the damage. He walks up on a guy who's laying apparently dead, and the guy moves like he's going to grab his gun, and John Oliver just pulls out a gun and casually shoots him. And then keeps walking. And then he goes up to this woman who is down on the field or whatever, and he gets over her, and it shows her perspective of him come into focus. And he's like, it's all right. We're here. Everything's going to be okay. Out of context, it was one of the greatest fucking things I've ever seen. And then there was once he gets into in General Hospital. I think it was in General Hospital. The scene I saw of that was he was getting into some argument with some woman who was obviously from the South. And he goes, let me put this in a way you can understand. And I can't remember exactly what he says, but he goes into this like trash redneck accent. He's like, y'all are gonna have to understand. Oh God, I thought I was gonna fucking die. I'm gonna try to find his scenes like and watch them, and I'll post links to them or whatever.
Thank you.
But fuck.
Yeah, I
But
haven't
what he
seen
had,
him.
his stipulations were he had to have a ridiculous character name, he had to get slapped,
Right.
and he had to
And
have a
that's the
certain number
scene-
of close-ups.
Tons of close-ups. And the scene where he was doing the redneck accent, he got slapped. The part where he shot the guy, just fucking God, it was brilliant.
Believe it!